Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making them mark. Hard way wrestling straight from the heart.
Welcome to Hard Way Wrestling. It's Mr. Puffers. He's our special guest today. What is a good-looking animal? That is a good look. Hey, Mr. Puffers. What's going?
Said you woke me up, you loud fucker.
Oh, Jesus. There's a shot of Ricky's crotch. Welcome to Hard Way Wrestling.
Crotch cam.
Happy
new segment.
New Year.
Happy New Year!
It is a new year of Hard Way Wrestling. Can you believe it? How long have we been doing this now? This is our, third year?
Yeah, going on third year.
Carry the two. Yeah, going into our third year almost.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. 3 years of Hard Way Wrestling, and it's been a hell of a ride. Bumpy.
Yep.
Right? Bumpy.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure. So, boys, how was your New Year's?
Very quiet. Like, literally, I sat in over my overstuffed chair, waited for it to turn 12 o'clock, sent Happy New Year to a bunch of people, and went to bed.
All right, Scotty. All Scotty's chairs are overstuffed. Did you do? Even when it comes to my house, are overstuffed. Did you, Ricky? Did you go out for New Year's? Or did you have to work?
I was off. I just relaxed, drank some beer, played Xbox.
What?
What?
Drank another beer.
What?
And then passed out somewhere around like 2:30.
I woke up at 11:45. And got my clothes on, and when it was a new year, I was on the road heading to work
And watching wrestling.
No, I actually haven't done that for a while. You guys make me feel bad every time I watch wrestling in the car. So
He was watching other videos.
well, I mean,
I was
lots of Jamie Hayter videos, that's for sure.
I was I think I was on the road with you one time. We were going to we might have been going to Dynamite, and you were watching. You pulled up wrestling on your phone, and then we kept hitting Rumble strips, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy's gonna kill me.
No, I'm not going to kill you because the greatest invention ever. Well, second, sliced bread, number one, right? Number two is those Rumble strips because I spend most of the time ping ponging back and forth between lines. That's all I do all day.
They're gonna have to start sticking those bowling bumper guards on the side of the road for you.
I'd be good. Listen, I need them. So I hit the deer. The deer never hit me. I hit the deer. So there's some bitches be standing on the side of the road. It's like I was just minding my own business. I was just minding my own business. Welcome in YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. We are on live on TikTok. Welcome in. This is Hard Way Wrestling. It is a new year for Hard Way Wrestling. So let's just kind of give you the outline of Hard Way Wrestling. What we do here at Hard Way Wrestling, first off, we're all a bunch of buddies here. Where none of us are like insiders. I'm an independent wrestler. Ricky is independently. What are you independently doing besides drinking a beer?
I'm not even drinking that right now. I gotta go to work soon. Yeah, I'm just here. I am a fan. I've watched wrestling my entire life. I am on this podcast with my boys to give insight and constructive criticism over AEW shitty booking.
Okay. And Scotty's a seat filler in a lot of ways, right?
I'm filling in the seat I am in perfectly right now. My fat ass is perfectly filling it. So, yeah, no, I just like Ricky. I'm a fan. I've been a fan since I was a kid, and I have very strong opinions, as people who watch this podcast for a long time well know. And I am not afraid or ashamed to let my opinions be known. So,
that's true.
That's what
you're the only one of three of us to have been hit by a can by Joey Janela.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's a badge of honor. That's a badge of honor. So
I wear it proudly because Joey Janela one day will get that can back to the head. I mean, it's
There's one thing he proved. He's got the sorriest aim out of anybody on the planet.
terrible.
Oh, literally just glanced off my shoulder. So, like, how do you miss this?
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Got that right.
He's an idiot. So we started this podcast a few years ago. We're just a bunch of guys talking about wrestling. We decided, hey, let's take this YouTube. It's kind of a hobby for right now. And that's just kind of how we got started. You know, we all just bullshit, talk about wrestling. Again, I'm an independent wrestler. I wrestle under the name of Jonathan Cross. Look him up. He's awesome. And we post different videos all over YouTube, independent stuff, pro stuff. We just talk wrestling. We just talk wrestling. So if you're new to the podcast, please go drop kick that subscribe button immediately. Go do it right now. If you're just coming into YouTube, if you're on a TikTok, go hit the like button. When you're done hitting that like button, there's a QR code Ricky's holding up there. If you're done hitting, if you're at TikTok right now, scoos on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, let you guys know every time that we are on. So if you don't like to see us in video form, because sometimes our hair is a mess. So it's
a bad hair day for me.
Today, I mean, I didn't want to say nothing, but you're parted on the wrong side.
Actually, hard-weighed myself yesterday.
You trevored yourself. Is that what you did? You trevored yourself. You can catch us in audio form on iTunes and Spotify and all those good podcasting platforms, except for Google Play. Because why?
Scotty ruined it.
Scotty ruined it for everybody. But anyway, you can catch us on those other ones. But thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell. Helps us out. Makes me feel better. I like to go to bed with 100 or 1,060 subscribers and wake up tomorrow morning and go, 1,061. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's it. We're gonna get into some stuff here. Then we're gonna do our predictions for 2025 for WWE. There will be an AEW that will come next week. But first, we're going to get into a little Pizza Cutter news.
Ooh, there we go.
That was fun. That's a good intro. Former WWE Talent contract is up. Boys, it is formerly WWE Talent contracted is officially up. Fightful Select has learned that Tom Pestock, formerly known as Baron Corbin, is officially a free agent. Pestock was informed 2 months ago that WWE would not be renewing his contract. That period has expired, and Pestock is no longer under WWE contract. He was just at World's End.
He was.
Yes, he was just in the locker room of World's End. Boys, is he all elite?
He is all elite. And that's where he should go because, unfortunately, Baron Corbin in WWE for the longest time was just used basically.
Oh, he's flat. They really never. Hey, Sean's in here. What's up, man? Happy New Year, my man. I
love Corbin. He was always one of the more underrated guys on WWE. They just didn't know what to do with him until they put him with Braun Breaker on NXT. And I love the Wolf Dogs. Like, I thought when they brought them up, it would have been awesome to keep them together. But, Braun's a rising star, so they couldn't hold him back, partnering him with Corbin forever.
Yeah. They had some. He did have a nice little bounce back when he went to NXT with Baron. And again, You're right. Baron is or not Baron. Braun is a single star, right? I mean, eventually maybe he's going to end up in a tag team like his dad or his uncle, and his uncle. But as of right now, he is a single star. Baron, on the other hand, a ton of talent, former NFL player, had a good run in WWE. They decided not to bring him back. There was a couple that I was disappointed that WWE let go. Bobby Lashley was one of them. Shelby B, yes and no, and Baron Corbin definitely because I think Baron is very talented, very talented. So
new member for the Hurt Syndicate.
What's that?
New member for the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, you think that they put Baron Corbin in the Hurt Syndicate?
He got to change his damn name though. He's not getting over his.
Oh, he's got the right haircut for him.
Tom Pestock.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he'll change his. He'll just drop the name like Cope. You know,
it'll be Pest.
Pest. So anyway, Baron Corbin is going to. We don't know where he's going yet. Hopefully AEW. Could be TNA. I mean, who knows?
I hope he doesn't go to AEW because, again, we've seen how Tony Khan uses these guys. I think he would be better off in TNA. While TNA isn't necessarily, the most amazing place in the world, they're still doing decent business, and they have a lot of people that Baron Corbin could work with. And somebody's next door shoveling their deck off. So I was like, what the heck is that noise?
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, but I mean, how hard you got to shovel your deck off?
But no, it's like there's a lot more guys in my view because I mean, like if you look at AEW, who do they put him with? Adam Cole? Do they put him with Pockets? Do they put him with do they put him with a couple of the guys do they put him with Powerhouse Hobbs? Who do they program Baron Corbin with that isn't kind of a letdown?
I think he's versatile enough. He could pretty much work with anybody.
And Tony Khan will get his trusty dartboard out to determine that.
I think Baron Corbin is that kind of guy that he needs to sign with AEW, and he's not a guy that they're gonna. I don't think Baron Corbin is a guy that's going to be wanted on the indie scene. Like some of these guys that sign with TNA, they also do some indie stuff. AEW too, right? But I don't think that he is going to be like sought after on the indie scene. He might do some indie spots here and there. I just don't see him being a big indie guy. I could be wrong, but again, a nice contract from Tony Khan to keep Baron Corbin, and Corbin's a good wrestler. He really is a good wrestler. Yeah. I think he'd be added. He'd be an added asset. You never hear anything bad about Corbin. Like you don't hear he's like a locker room asshole or anything like that. He's never been kicked out and had to change clothes in the hallway. He seems like a good dude, and he loves his meat. So
he's never choked anybody out either.
Not yet.
They feel threatened.
Not yet. Do you remember when he had that haircut where it was just like stringy on his side and he bald on top? He looked like the dude from Rocky Horror Picture Show. So it reminded me of. So anyway, John Cena plans. Boys, have you seen the information on John Cena?
I've seen bits and pieces, but
well, I tell you what, I had it up here and then I lost it. So bear with me for
like Cena, you can't see it.
I just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's go here. Here we go. Okay. This was only a few hours ago. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes is in the working plans for WrestleMania. Fightful had noted that the last number of weeks John Cena versus Cody Rhodes was in the plans for WrestleMania 2025. But it picked up more traction today. We have some more details on the behind the scenes situation. Obviously, this comes from Fightful. So Fightful Select was told as far back as mid-November that Cody Rhodes and John Cena was the plan. After they indicated the Rock's schedule was unclear for Mania, take a drink. That doesn't even make sense. As has been widely reported, yeah, I guess it does. The Rock is currently factored into WrestleMania plans, but everyone knows that there is at mercy of his schedule, has been noted a number of times. before Cody Rhodes returned and won in 2023, won the Royal Rumble in 2023. There was some close. Someone close to him said they were actually hoping to watch. They would have this match at WrestleMania 2023. However, between the time Cody got hurt and his return, that didn't happen. There are WrestleMania plans for a solid portion of the WWE roster, as well as some alternate options. All right, here we go. John Cena. Is John Cena going to beat Cody Rhodes for that title and break the record?
God, I hope not. But I mean, it's obvious he's probably winning the Royal Rumble now.
And why? Like, I think, okay.
Because it's John Cena.
Okay, no.
There's way more deserving guys on the roster that deserve that opportunity. Why?
Yeah. Why? That's exactly my question, Ricky. Why? Why would you put John? I don't care if it's his retirement. Like,
this is a page out of Tony Khan's book with the whole Sting thing. Let him come in for a final run and ride off into the sunset on top.
It's a page out of Vince McMahon's book. That's what bothers me most about this. This is Vince McMahon. This has the smell of McMahon all over it. Yeah, let's take Vince McMahon's top guy from the 2000s.
What is the smell of Vince McMahon, by the way?
It's probably shitty.
Yeah. No, like, I'm sorry, like, take somebody who is deserving, have them win the Royal Rumble, and go after not Baron Corbin. Oh my God.
There you go. Bring back Baron Corbin just to face.
Go after Cena. Gunther is what I'm trying to say. Give somebody the deserve, and then factor John in a different way. If you're going to have him face Cody at Mania, that I'm okay with. But if they have Cena win the Rumble, then go to Mania, it's just it stinks of Rock
shit.
It stinks of Rock Cena. Those 2 years they did it back to back. It's not fresh. Not, it's something that, I mean, Cody and Cena is fresh in the sense of we've never seen it before, but
we have.
Yeah,
a long time ago
when he was with Legacy.
Yes,
and Orton was battling Cena.
I forget about that.
Yeah,
but it's still in my mind. It's still fresh enough.
It's not the American Nightmare Cody.
Yeah,
it's not the powered up Homelander Cody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but no, I really pray to God they put somebody else over at the Rumble to go after Gunther. And
do
then,
you think Scotty gets on his hands and knees at night and puts his hands together and says, "Lord, I know you're listening right now. I need you. I'm praying to you that John Cena does not wrestle Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania." Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Well, before he says amen, he also prays that the Lord helps him up from his knees.
True story.
So
that is very true.
So yeah, I saw you try to get up at Hardy, the USW Awards when we were assembling the backdrop.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna fall over.
You saw him try to get up, but did you see him get down? That's what I'm talking about. That boy can get, there it is. He gets down. He gets down. So.
And the other crappy thing about this is you said, Scotty, if they give the Rumble spot to a deserving person to go face Gunther, then how do they determine the other world title's #1 contendership? The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So then that gives it away that Cena would win that.
Maybe. But at the same time, I'd be more happy that Cena wins the Chamber, because at least
I wouldn't be happy with either.
I mean, again, to me, like, the Chamber is not as crucial. Like, the Rumble has made superstars. It made Austin, 3-time Royal Rumble winner. It made Rey Mysterio. Like, and when I say made, I'm saying in the sense of, they were like, these guys were big names, but at the same time, having that accolade under their belt took them, up another notch.
Cena has won the Rumble before anyway.
And Cena's won the Rumble before, but that's, like, in my view, like, we don't need somebody that's already won the Rumble and 2 is going to be retiring. I'm sorry, it really it puts a stank on things if he wins the Rumble. Now, again, like I said, if he wins the Chamber, like I said, I'm okay with that because at least in my view, the Chamber isn't the end all be all. It's not something that's made names in this business. Yes, there've been good matches in the Chamber, but at least it's not, one of their signature. It'd be like Cena winning King of the Ring and then going and retiring after he wins at SummerSlam. Like, no, like you can't take one of your signature things that has helped make the names of a lot of a lot of guys, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, now I'm going to win the title and then I'm going to retire right afterwards. Like, no, it's just not. So
I just
get that spot to a deserving individual and put Cena in the main event another way.
I just don't like that Cena had the stank on him in his last run, even though was that still under Vince?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was like
where he came in and he was literally just losing every match for the run that he was there for before he left again.
Yeah.
I just think that I think Cena's going to break this record? I don't think Cena's going to break this record. And it depends on when they do it. It won't be at Mania. If it are they saying when it's over? Is he running the whole year? If he's running the whole year, I say he wins this title. If he's done after Mania, then I say he's not winning this title. He'll leave those boots in the ring, or leave his hat, or leave his handkerchief, or his towel, or
his wrist.
His wrist, whatever, his wristbands. But this could be the beginning. I think this is. Think about it this way. The story is not going to be John. The story is part of it's going to be John Cena's retirement tour. This is the best way to turn Cody heel.
Yes. Homelander turns heel at Mania.
You have a beloved superstar at John Cena. John Cena sucks. Whatever. They all love John Cena. When Cody gets the shits of John Cena, you're going to see a side of Cody we haven't seen in a while. And I believe this is the time that we get Bad Boy Homelander.
As long as he retains the title.
I think he retains. I think he does some dirty shit. We're already seeing some stuff with Cody. He used a chair on Kevin Owens. That's a heel move.
Yeah.
That's just, opportunity. That's a heel move. That's not a face move.
How much longer before the fans start getting sick of him and turn on him?
Well, these are different fans in AEW.
They are.
Yeah, they're different.
They did that with Seth Rollins back when he had his Universal title reign. Was that right before COVID? That fans just got tired of him being the hero guy, and then they started booing him, and that's when they took the belt off of him.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get that again here with the CM Punk. I think we're gonna get heel Seth.
Yeah,
I think they can't turn for some reason. They won't be able to turn Punk. He's a top merch guy. They're not going to turn him.
Well, not even just the merch aspect. They can't, because it's, again, like I go back to an analogy I used, I think, a couple shows ago. It's the Road Warrior effect. You can't turn somebody that's this popular heel. It's the Austin effect. They turned Austin heel, but nobody wanted to see Austin heel. Nobody wanted to see the Road Warriors heel. Like, you can't turn a guy that's like, the fans don't want to see him heel right now. They will want to see him heel in the future, but he's still riding on that wave. Like, we're a year in after he came back, and Punk's popularity is as good as it's ever been. And, they're not going to turn that. So it's easier to turn Seth, which in my view is good, because Seth as a heel has always been like, he's
always been a tweener to me anyway.
Yeah.
He could jump on either side of the fence at any moment.
And
as long as Becky's not around, he's heel. When Becky's around, he's face.
Yeah. And in my view, if they turn him heel and turn him that darker version of himself, like get him out of those, gaudy suits and gaudy clothing, and get him more back to...
No way, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna...
That's his signature, bro. That's his signature.
That's his thing.
that doesn't befit a heel. Like, yes, if you want gaudy clothing, that's one thing, but dressing like
Whoa,
freaking
whoa, 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 whoa.
Do I need to bring up some Jonathan Cross photos, bro?
The
okay,
Macho Man?
There is
Heel
there is
Macho Man?
there is nothing more annoying than a person who dresses like a fucking douchebag.
okay, there's nothing there. I can
That dude come out with those big red shoes at a time. All I want to do is kick him right in his dick.
I can agree with it, but there at the same time there's such a thing as overkill. Like, people wanted to kill Flair, but not because he dressed like ostentatiously gaudy when he came out in the suits. He just had a $5,000 suit that the fans, get Seth more into a. If you're
Would
gonna
you have known that suit was $5,000 unless Rick told you?
no,
Rick just rolls out. I could roll out in a JC Penney suit and tell you that thing's $5,000 and it's going to piss you off. Look at the Rock. Look at the Rock shirts. Do you think that those shirts are $1,000 shirts?
Yes.
No. Come on, bro.
Yes.
I could get that same shit on Amazon today if I wanted. But the douchebag factor is what they're chasing here. Look at that stupid shirt that Scotty's wearing. And yeah, that's right. This is a stupid shirt. It costs $1 million and you can't afford it. That's what it screams.
Unless you go on our Patreon and see that it's $20.
Actually,
Which are good looking shirts. Go get yourself one.
It's actually a nice looking shirt. It's the old school shirt. The new school shirt doesn't look like that. So I like you guys are throwing it back today. But anyway, John Cena, more to come for John Cena, Cody Rhodes. That's the plan. Again, everything depends on The Rock, right? It depends on The Rock's schedule. I think it's easier to say right now that The Rock's not going to be there when he's probably going to be there. I mean, why would The Rock miss a $40 million payday or 40, whatever that, they pay The Rock to be there? Most likely Rock will be there.
Very quickly, just one other thing that I've been thinking about as I've been seeing these John Cena rumors, and this is confirmed and that's confirmed and this, that and the other thing. The one thing WWE has done over the years is they'll say something or put it out through the grapevine. Hey, this looks like it's what's going to be the plan, and then throw in a swerve that we didn't see coming. So is this like, especially because we're talking about WrestleMania, and yes, there will, like, a lot of things will be confirmed. Plans will kind of start to come together. We'll know where Punk is going and Seth is going and Drew is going and this person and that person. But when it comes to their biggest stars, when it comes to Cena, Rock, Roman, in my view, I don't think they're going to let that kind of stuff out of the bag just yet, because I don't think it's not advantageous for them to say, yeah, we're confirming as of, January 1st that this is happening, because I feel like it doesn't, they don't have the control over the information. And I think that's WWE's greatest thing. They've always known how to control the information coming out so that you see what they want you to see. And then all of a sudden they flip the script on you on certain things. Yes, most of it, is what they said it was, but they flipped the script on you on a couple of things.
I think Triple H has done a great job since he's taken over to keep us in the dark about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Throw us little bones that don't even matter. The best way to keep people off the trail is to divert them with other shit, right?
Yeah.
So
that's what I
my clothes, West Virginia girl. My clothes do not come from the Goodwill. I do love the Goodwill. I do love the Goodwill. So, anyway, let's move on. Monday Night Raw is starting this Monday. Netflix, boys, Netflix. It's here.
Don't buffer.
It's here. It's here. It's here.
Let's hope for no buffering.
For our fantasy league, Hardway Fantasy League. Again, if you're not in it, it's $5 a month. You can't beat it. You could be a champion. A champion. Nah, not really. Not if I'm involved. But you can get close. You can sniff it. You can sniff that championship. But anyway, this Monday Netflix is firing on all cylinders. Going to be a super awesome show. That's where we're going to see John Cena back for the first time. So we'll see what he does there. But it is part of our fantasy league. It is our Money in the Bank winner of the top points person from Netflix show is our Money in the Bank that can be cashed in at any time during the year. Just has to be announced. Who is here? What's that? What's that?
And don't forget to use it like I did.
It's very important. It's very important. You didn't forget to use it. You remembered. It was just too late.
After
Anyway, we're gonna go over that card real quick with a little bit of Ricky's picks.
It's time for Rick's Picks. It's time for Rick's Picks. It's time for Rick's Picks.
That's right. It is time for Rick's Picks. Ricky.
Yeah.
Do you have the matches up, or do you need me to pull them?
I've only got a 4-match card so far.
That is it. That's all we got. So Ricky will ask us what we think, and then he will give us Rick's picks. Go ahead, Rick.
Yes, sir. So match number 1, we've got Drew McIntyre versus Yeet Jey Uso. Drew's tour of taking out the OG bloodline. I think he's going to take out the Yeet Man. Unfortunately, I'm a big fan of the Yeet Man. But I got Drew winning this. Drew's still doing godly heel work. I love the run of terror he's been running. So I think Drew's going to take this. Scotty.
Crazy enough, I have to agree because as much as I'm not necessarily a complete fan of Jimmy, but or not.
Okay.
Hey, wrong news.
Wrong Briscoe.
Yeah, wrong.
Jesus.
Yeah.
If you're new to the podcast or you're new to Highway, just know this: I never get the Briscoes' names right. So go ahead.
He can't spell either. We're doing our predations.
Predations.
Yeah. No, I agree with you that Drew is doing amazing heel work right now. They're not going to ruin this yet. And I think it's going to culminate. It's going to culminate in this whole run that they're doing is going to culminate probably in a Roman Drew deal here at some point with the aid of Solo Sikoa. Like, not like them Drew and Solo teaming up, but Solo interfering in a Drew and Roman match down the road. But yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. And yeah, he runs the gauntlet against all the OG bloodline to try to.
Drew did say on SmackDown the other week that once he's done with Roman, Solo's up next.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not surprised, but I feel like there's going to be this. They're gonna try, like Solo's gonna try to help Drew to kind of get out of the beating that he might receive, and Drew's gonna shut him down too. But there's gonna be some convoluted stuff going on. But it's gonna keep this whole OG versus new school bloodline thing going, and keep Drew in the mix and all. I love what they're doing with him. So yeah, sorry. Drew,
it could play on later in the night. We will get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Crossberg, who do you got?
I'm agreeing with both you guys. I think the Bloodline Hunter is the way to go right now. I think he's taken out Jimmy, he's taken out Sammy, and now he's on to Jay. He's on his way to Roman. So I agree.
We've got. See, I don't know what's going to be the main event right now. This could be pretty hard, so I'm just going to go bottom
I
to
actually
top.
think Jimmy and Drew or Jay and Drew are going to be the main. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
No way. The
No,
Ulafala.
no. Yeah, that's what I think is going to be the main event as of now. The second match I got listed here is the Women's World Championship Last Woman Standing. Liv Morgan versus Mommy Rhea Ripley. And I'm still on the fence with this. I think Rhea is eventually getting this title back, but for some reason I just don't think it's going to be on Monday night. I think there's still going to be shenanigans from Raquel. There's still going to be shenanigans from Dom. All of the rest of, well, at least them two from Judgment Day will be in play. So I think Liv Morgan is going to somehow escape this with the victory. Scotty.
See, again, just like you, I'm on the fence because I think they're going to wait and put this title back on Rhea at WrestleMania. I think that's the ultimate culmination of this whole thing. But why? One thing that puzzles me is why they're doing a last woman standing match, because that's usually the blow off. That's usually the final match in any big rivalry and stuff like that. So what why why follow a shooting with a stabbing? Why are they going to have a last woman standing match here and then have a regular regular fight at WrestleMania?
Let's say it's
So
got to be a regular fight, ladder match.
maybe, but again, like to borrow a cornetism, you don't want to put a hat on a hat. Mania is the biggest event, and if you have a lot of other gimmick matches or other matches in Mania, you don't want to like over gimmick your biggest spectacle. Like you want to have a certain amount of gimmick matches and a certain amount of regular matches to kind of so that fans aren't just getting like we don't want to do the AEW principle where we go from a street fight to a ladder match to a Hell in the Cell all in the same night at WrestleMania, or even in the same 2 nights at Mania. So you need to kind of even it out, and so that's why it's just kind of I'm not sure why they're doing this. So I'm going to agree with you though. I'm calling Liv to take this because I feel like they still need to play more story out with this to get them to Mania and Rhea eventually taking the title back.
You're both wrong. This story has run its course. It's over. They don't have 3 months. To me, they don't have 3 months more story to get to Mania. There will be a title change on Monday Night Raw, and this is the one. Rhea is going to get her title back. This story might continue to WrestleMania, but it's not going to be with Liv with the title. Rhea is our new women's champion.
You think Tiffy tries to come out and cash in?
It's possible. It's possible. I'm only saying that Liv is losing this title.
Okay.
I think that I think she's cashing in on Nia. I think she's proved enough that is her target.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Match number 3 on the card. We've got CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. Now, this one, as we alluded to earlier, I could see Seth getting ready to snap and go full on heel, while CM Punk is obviously, as Scotty said, probably one of the top guys, merchandise and fan favorites right now. He continues, his storyline is to continue to get under Seth's skin, just like he did Drew McIntyre's. CM Punk is going to win this match, and it's just going to enrage Seth even more. This is the first installment between these two one-on-one, so I think CM Punk is going to take this. Scotty, talk about your boy.
Well, see, I'm of a different mind on this because I agree with you that this is what's going to turn Seth heel. And I think that the heel turn commences Monday night. And I think what's going to happen is there's going to be shenanigans and Seth is going to win which is going to be pissing Punk off, and they go into a 3-match series, probably culminating at Mania. And so I think it's going to go Seth 1, Punk the next 2. Because it's going to go Punk. They're going to go 1-1, and then they've got to have the blow off at Mania. But because I feel like, see, now I'm kind of talking myself out of it because I'm looking at them like, do they do Punk 1, then Seth, and then oh man, again on the fence about that one. I'm gonna still stick with Seth. Winning this one, but I know this is definitely going to be the way they get Seth to turn heel, and again there will be shenanigans in that match. So I'm gonna stick with Seth.
Crossberg.
Well, we all know that it doesn't have to just be 3 matches. It could go 4. It could go 5. It could go the best of 7, and then they could have some outside interference with somebody that doesn't matter if they're in the match or not. They could just ruin the whole thing for everybody. I think. I don't know. I don't know about this. I think it would be cool if Punk won this, but I don't think that tells a story if Punk wins it, because Punk is clearly the face in here, right?
Yeah.
So if Punk wins this, why move forward? Right? Why move forward with it? So to me, Seth Rollins is going to win against Punk. Some way, somehow, I don't think it'll be clean.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I know Jeremy would say John Moxley's coming back and the Shield's going to reform.
He's probably smoking turtle lettuce right now. What will probably be the main event of the night, tribal combat match for the Ulafala. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the OG tribal chief, versus Solo Sikoa of the Bad Bloodline. I feel like Roman's gonna get his Ulafala back, but I still don't think it's gonna be. Actually, yeah, I think he's going to get it. He's going to get it back in this match. That's how they're going to send everybody home happy on the debut. But I think after it's over, Drew McIntyre will attack Roman, and he may get beat down by both Roman and Drew. And then we get another entire bloodline melee with Drew involved. But ultimately, at the end of this, Roman, I think, is going to get his Ulafala back. He's the OG tribal chief.
Okay.
Scotty, not relaxed fit Scotty tonight.
No, I've never seen a neckline so high in my life.
Yeah, there was something bothering me about him, and now I just realized what it was.
No man meat.
No man meat tonight. See, and again, I'm not sure where they're going with this story as of this point, because again, it all depends on. I really feel like this all depends on The Rock coming back. If they bring The Rock back, they're going to, and again, I've been preaching this for 3-4 years now. Rock Roman. They something with that if they bring The Rock back.
We were yelling at each other in an aisle at Walmart about this.
Yeah.
This is kind of how this all started anyway.
Exactly. That's exactly how this podcast started.
You want to talk about it? We'll put it on video. He's still wrong.
But again, this all depends on if they bring Rock Roman back, if they bring Rock back, because if they bring Rock back, he faces Roman at Mania, so then he gets the Ulafala back Monday night on Raw. But if somehow Rock can't come back, I feel like the story needs to go, and they need to finish it at Mania. I don't think the story is over between the old and the new bloodline. I think they can stretch. So I'm honestly, again, with a caveat that if Rock doesn't come back, I'm calling Solo to win this. He keeps the Ulafala, and they take this to a match at Mania, Solo versus Roman, for the final match that will then determine the tribal chief. So,
Crossberg.
You're the worst booker ever. I thought Tony Khan was the worst booker ever, but now I know that unrelaxed fit Scotty is the worst booker ever.
It's because he's not relaxed.
I need take your shirt off, Scotty. We're gonna do this the rest of the time, and you got your fucking shirt on. Whoa, whoa,
Jesus.
whoa. Good. Oh, sorry, kids. I think that this story is gonna get ready to go past Solo. I think that Roman wins the Ulafala back, and I think that Roman shows up on Netflix.
You mean Rock?
I'm sorry, The Rock. Yes, The Rock shows up, and that's our next battle for who is the real head of the table. Not this fake Solo that just picked up an Ulafala from the gift shop at the airport. We're gonna see who the real tribal chief is, who the real head of the table is, who's the real money maker in the family.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then Roman's going to be in Black Adam too. So, but anyway, that's going to be our WrestleMania match. I say Roman versus Rock. Finally, Roman versus Rock for the Ulafala.
I bet you it hurts you to say that because you're like, finally.
No, but it makes sense now. It just makes sense. It didn't make sense last year for it to be Roman and The Rock. And
No. And the fans are ready to.
Everybody knew it. Everybody.
The fans are ready to burn Triple H at the stake for that.
That's exactly right. And thank God they swerved.
Yeah.
True.
Whose house?
Like they would have burned The Rock at the stake for that one. So
well, he's already he's making these bad movies. He's going to be burned regardless. Red One was good. Red One was pretty good, I thought.
I mean, you know what? He likes to drink piss out of a bottle, apparently. So
I cannot confirm or deny.
Jesus.
All right, that's going to do it here for Hard Rate Wrestling. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up today. First show of the year. Make sure you go like and subscribe. Ring the bell. And we'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Peace.
There's the toothpick.